boy. Good boy. It's Julie here, and I have got Mr. Tyson in the back, and I also have Henry, the Golden Retriever, with me, and both dogs are just hanging out on the place beds. The place command is one of 5 commands that we teach. It's a stationary command, meaning the dog has to stay still and calm and can't just pop up whenever they want, or else that really defeats the purpose of the command. And this is really your #1 household management tool, especially for Henry, who has a baby on the way. But not only to keep him calmer around the baby, but also it really patterns in good and calm behavior inside the house, as opposed to behaviors that they might default to when given freedom that they aren't necessarily ready for, which results in self-entertaining due to boredom. And that results in the bad behaviors that we hear owners complain about. Dogs eating the furniture, chewing things that are not meant to be chewed on by dogs, shoes, couches, tables, table legs, chair legs, baseboards, the flooring. Very, very common for dogs to just wander around and think that's theirs for chewing, simply because no one has told them not to. Finding shoes, finding sunglasses, things like that. Counter surfing, taking it upon themselves to wander over to a counter, start sniffing, and then help themselves to whatever's on the counter. Again, just a dog wandering around the house thinking, I'm bored, what can I get into? And there's nothing stopping me. So helps with that. Also, it can help with helping a dog be overall calmer in the house. So many dogs are running around their houses like it's Chuck E. Cheese, and that can sort of be a little bit obnoxious when you're doing everyday things and you're not really in the mood to have your dog be hyper like it's a place to do zoomies. This can result in a lot of bad choices, like barking, being on edge all the time, making poor choices. And also, if there's any other dogs in the house, maybe an older dog who's a little bit more low energy, it can result in some household scuffles. One dog might not be too fond of the other dog if it's always walking around high energy. And so if we help our dogs pattern calmer behavior, even if they're not tired, if we can teach them to just, hey, you're inside the house, it's the living room, just relax. Even if you might not be physically exhausted, when you're in this house, we want calm behavior unless we invite you to be crazy. And that's different. I can release him off this place bed, start playing tug with him, start playing with toys, start encouraging wild and crazy behavior. But guess what? I also have a way to turn it back off. I can put him back on place where the default is to be calm. So I'm just gonna show you guys a couple ways that we use place practically around the house. And by no means is this meant for your dog to live on place forever. This is meant to teach them calmer behavior, pattern calmer behavior in the house, and then start giving them more freedoms after a few months and see what choices they make. Do they decide to just hang out on their own without wandering around constantly trying to get into trouble? They might be ready for more freedom. If they go back to bad behaviors, give them more guidance.